It's in the game.
PlayStation.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Leading them, as always, their head coach. These guys sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. Facing off against him, the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call. Here's Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from South Beach. Here comes Malik Washington. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
It's a small gain up to the 38. Quincy Williams making the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out, an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football's in front of them. Major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that would be the key to the longevity of his career.
16 yards on the play, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's good for a Jets.
Now Fields. Toward the sideline and cut by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Chop Robinson. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 2 yards. Here we go. And it's 3rd.
They go right back to Hall. He'll have the first down and even more. And he takes it down to the 33. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Here's Hall once more. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ken, here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Complete to Braylon Allen. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Play action, Fields. Buying some time left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Gain of 4 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Jets. First down. First and 10.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
To win it.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Washington now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Complete over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Waddle makes the catch. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Tua again. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Down by Nakobe Dean. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, Tagovailoa. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
Running back sent in motion. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, You got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, this is Baker. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Escapes the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Fields looking to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. Fields on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Wilson's got it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Now it's Fields. Near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st.
Here we go.
1st and goal, New York.
Here's Fields to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get some late points and the lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the 2nd. And it is enough time to put something together. 1st down. Here's Tua. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. Waddle not available to him. It's to the 38. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
A 3-yard pickup.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
Jets, 38-yard line.
Third down, they need 7. They'll air it out on third. He's running for it. And this one doesn't go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the LA Rams. And it's Puka Nacua. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Rams get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is Luther Burden. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Eagles. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Eagles would go on to the solid win, 24-7 the score. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, this is Baker. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New York to the line, 1st and 10. They start the half with the gift to Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, son. Green 19, right?
They give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
He's got it. Bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. He connects down the sideline. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Slot man motioned over. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running back, motioning right. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Borregales connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second down and 10. Fields forced out to his right. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
Second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throw left side to Watson. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 1.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Jets now lead by 10. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Dolphins 13. Chris Boswell set to
Now Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25. The Miami offense headed out there now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Tagovailoa on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They run the counter to H.N. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Taking a shot deep here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Sets up 4th down.
Desperation time here. He's looking deep once again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Easy. Up, right.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and goal. At the 7-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Brees Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Tagovailoa on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And they get to him again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. It is cut left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Dolphins, 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Tua. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
He's brought down back at the 3-yard line.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
Dolphins, 20.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that Finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Makes the tackle. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set. Go.
Oh, Fields loses it. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they can get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass, intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
The coverage by N'Kobe Dean.
Now they send their back in motion right. 2 and out from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. First down, here's Tua. Here's a screen for Achane. Makes a tackle, he's still going. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Dolphins first down.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Flush out now to his left. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
A give left side for Hall. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. He has the first down, and now Brock, the Jets can just run out the clock on this victory.
9 yards.
Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jets.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Defense is too much here, and the Jets drag him down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
7 brings up 2nd and 17.
And we're down now to 35 seconds as he spikes it. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Hey, get safe.
Running back, motioning right. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It is caught at the 20. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And he's going to spike it with an even 10 seconds left. Ball still on that 20. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming to him.
Get to the line.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious lengths to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.
One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to here. We begin in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the New York Jets. And it's Justin Fields, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Jets are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Nico Collins. He was a big-time factor in this one. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. The Texans turned this one into a laugher, a lopsided shutout win. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the running back. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night.